Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my first lesson of D2 chapter number 17, exercise 17b, that is about the statistical averages. Students, in the previous class we learned about the statistical average mean for grouped and ungrouped data, the formulas for the mean of grouped and ungrouped data, and in this class we will be focusing on the median and mode for the grouped and ungrouped data. Before moving to the lesson, there are some key terms that we have to reinforce. That what is the median? Recall that for the median we have to first see whether the data is even or odd, and then after that we have to put the data in ascending order. Ascending means from small to big. And then if the number of observations or data is odd, then the median will be the middlemost value. And if the data after putting in ascending order is even, that the number of observations are either 4, 6 or 8, then we have to take the average or mean of middle two values. Coming to the mode, for the ungrouped data is the number which is most repeated, most occurring number in the data is mode, and for the grouped data, mode will be the value of x in front of the largest frequency. These are the important points that you have to keep in your mind for better understanding of today's class. Let's move to actual lesson, and in this class we'll be discussing basic level question number 1, and question 1 says find the median of each of the following sets of the numbers. And the first part is, let me compare the data. The first value is 5, 6, 1, 5, 3, 5 and 6. Okay, we have to find the median, and the situation is ungrouped data. So first of all, we have to see whether data is even or odd by counting the observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 observations. As the observations are 7, so it means the data is odd. And now what we have to do, we have to put the data in ascending order, means small to big. 1, okay, I can see 1, the smallest number here, okay, 1. Then after 1, what number can come? 1, 3, 3, and then we can see that 5 is coming how many times? 1, 2 and 3, 5, 5 and 5. Okay, and now we are left with 6. 6 how many times? 6 is coming 2 times. Okay, now let's once again compare our working. That 1 I've written over here, then after that 3 is coming, then we do not have 4 in the question, then 5 1 time, 5 2 time, and 5 3 time, and 6 2 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Now median is the middlemost value when the data after putting ascending order is odd. Okay, now identify the middlemost value. Okay, look, what we can do is, in order to identify the middlemost value, start cancelling the values from both extremes in pairs. Okay, then 3 with 6 and 5 with 5, 5 with 5, and we are left with one middlemost number which is 5. Ring up the number. Okay, so the median for this situation is, median equals to is 5. Very easy question, very important and interesting. Moving to B part. B part says the values are 30, then 33, 37, 28, 29 and 25. Okay, now first observe whether the data is even or odd. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4, yes, 6 observations, so it means 6 is the even number, so data is even. Now what we have to do, we have to put the data in ascending order, and we have to see which one is the smallest value. Okay, 28, 29 and 25. So 25 is the smallest value, so I'll be writing and try to write the values in a single line. 25, and after 25 we can see 28, and then 29, and then 30, then 33 and 37. Now quickly confirm the ascending order. 25 is the smallest value here. Okay, then 28, then 29, then 30, then 33, and then 37. Okay, now see, the data here is even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Again the procedure is same, that start cutting the values from both extremes in pairs. 28 will be going with this 33, and in case of even data we will not be getting one exact middle value, we are having two middle values. So let me ring it up. Okay, then what we have to do is that median for the even data is the average or mean. Median equals to average of middlemost two values, 29 plus 30 divided by 2. Now the question can come in paper 1, so it's better to use mental calculation. 9 and 3 plus 2 is 5, 59 by 2. 59 by 2. Now what we have to do, we have to divide 59 by 2. 2 2s are 4 and 1 remainder. 19, 2 9s are 18 minus 1. So 29 whole 1 by 2, or 29.5 is the median for this question. And let's move to the next situation. And then in the next situation, the data which is given to us is having the entries 1.2, 1.1, 4.1, 3.2, 4.1, 1.6 and 2.8. Okay, how many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 observations. And let me reconfirm this with book. 1.2 is the first entry, then 1.1, then 4.1, then 3.2, then 4.1, 1.6 and 2.8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Students, this is one of the most important part of your O-level examination, especially paper 1. So please, you have to be extra careful, and everybody can secure 2 to 3 marks in this question easily. So the first task is to keep the data in ascending order, put the data in ascending order. So putting the data in ascending order is not new thing. We have been doing this concept from junior classes. 1.1 is the smallest value here, 1.1, and then 1.2, 1.2. Okay, start cancelling the values that you have used. 1.2 is used, then 1.6, then 1.6, 1.6, then 2.8, very easy, then 3.2, 3.2, and then 4.1, 4.1. Okay, let me recheck it. 1.1 I've written here, 1.2 I've written over here, 1.6 this value, then 2.8, then 3.2 and 4.1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm left with one value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1.1 is here, 1.2 I've written, 1.6 I've written, then 2.8 I've written, and 4.1 twice, 4.1 twice. Okay, now how many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 observations. And again start cancelling the values from both ends in pairs. Then 1.2 will be going with 4.1, 1.6 with 3.2, and we are left with one central value. Ring up that central value, middlemost value. Okay, 2.8. So the median for this situation is median equals to 2.8. Okay, quickly moving to the next question. The next question is having the entries 39.6, then 12, then 13.5, then 22.6, 31.3, 8.4, 5.5 and 4.7. Okay, count how many observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 observations. Okay, the data is even. Now what we have to do, first of all, we have to put the data in ascending order, and we have to see that which one is the smallest value here. I can see that 4.7 is the smallest value. So 4.7, and then after that let me cancel this out. 4.7, then 5.5, and then after 4.7, 5.5, then 8.4, and then after that 13, 12, 13.5, 12 is going, 13.5 is going, and then 22.6, then 31.3, and then 39.6. Okay, let me count my observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 observations, and let's reconfirm it as well. 4.7 is here, 5.5, 8.4, then comes 12, yes, then comes 13.5, then 22.6, and then 39.6. Okay, we have kept the data in ascending order, and now start cancelling the values in pairs. Okay, then 5.5 will be going with 31.3, 8.4 with 22.6. Now we can see that we are having two middlemost values. We are not able to identify one exact middle position. So in case of even data, median is the average or mean of middlemost two values. So what we have to do is we have to add up these two values, and we have to make them half, or we have to divide them by 2. Okay, 3 plus 2 is 5, 25.5 upon 2. Now what we have to do is like 25.5 upon 2. This is 2 ones are 2, and I have to bring 5 down. 2 twos are 4, and then 1, and then I have to put the decimal here. 2 sevens are 14. Okay, 1, and 2 fives are 10. 12.75 is the median for this situation. Students, this is one of the most important lessons. You have to watch and understand this lesson, and this lesson is not only important for D2 students but for D4 and those students who have to appear in their O-level examinations as well. They can watch, understand and take help from this lesson, because this lesson is capturing both the type of data for median, even and odd. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.